My problems let me when I've been up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
The first round pick.
Here we go, backman. Waiting. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Done. Push up.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Carson Wentz beginning his fourth NFL season here in this ball game, and the last 2 years he was not in the postseason. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
I always love the opening game of the season, and for the players, always nice to get those firsts out of the way, isn't it? How about here, the first sack of the season? Not just in the first game, but in the opening drive. That's the way to get things kicked off.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. And he connects with Ertz. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 30.
Was looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
For that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that, but you can tell that they worked on the script the entire week in practice, and it's paying off for them.
And an alley to run, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 22-yard scamper, and they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it.
On play action, Wentz. And this is Ertz with it, right side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. This is Hines. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. From the gun on third down, Wentz. Ertz has it left side. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Go.
On play action, it's Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, second down. On 2nd and 12, Wentz. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short.
Here we go. 180! What's your son?
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. Wentz now on first down. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
Here we go. 280!
Now Wentz to try again after the pick 6. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hines. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz hurts over the middle. And they're going to have this across mid.
Here we go. 280!
Again, it's Wentz. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make us a little something.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
They cannot hold us down. We're going to keep getting.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end. All right, we will.
Here we go. 120!
Watch the slant.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing now is Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Right side caught by Jackson. And he coughed it up, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage will be found.
And the Redskins things do get to him. He goes down for a sack.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that he dreamed it.
The target incomplete.
Here we go. 120!
Now a play fake. Wentz. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Wentz now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Running with Howard. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also...
Come on now, let's go. Done. 180!
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
From the 27, Wentz. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now Wentz on 3rd down. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Wentz. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, when you're leading...
Get ready.
Go. 120!
Mike 27. It's just me and you.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener. And it's a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing is Wentz. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 50.
Come on here. Come get some.
Here we go. 180!
Working from the gun, Wentz. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together? And
he can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Jonathan Bostic just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Wentz going to go on 4th down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. So a victory here for the Washington.